My Choices caseworker was my rock. I was 17 years old when I went to Choices, and she was just like, girl, you've been through it. I have been through it. And at that time, I was like, I don't want to be with anybody else that is a guardian. I need to be on my own so I can show these people that I am the person I say I am versus the person that you guys just know, which is a off the wall girl who has anger issues. I really don't. I'm just very misunderstood. And she understood that I was misunderstood. She sat down, we had talks with each other, we both cried. She told me her story. It was just a lot. It was like, that was another lady that impacted my time in foster care, whether it was at the end of it. She did her thing. She really did her thing. She took the time to talk to me, asked me how I was doing, checked up on me every time she could. If I didn't respond back to her, that was something that was a red flag for her. And she would literally come to my house and check up on me. She knew that I wasn't a person that would talk about what I was going through. I'm the type of person that holds everything in. And the first sign of me not being the smiley girl or the jokey, happy-go-lucky girl, she knew what to do from that point. It was like she knew me. I felt like I knew her and she knew me. And that was the only person I actually felt like I had a connection with besides my caseworker. She helped me with budgeting, paying my bills. When she helped me understand how to pay rent and utilities, I felt like I was the queen. I feel like I was like, where have you been all my life? And she just taught me about adulthood. All I knew was teenage life and child adolescent, which was like a cakewalk. But adulthood was preparing me. Like, she taught me those things, which I thought that I wasn't going to get taught until I met her. She first initially worked for Choices, Inc., and that's the independent living facility or organization in Cincinnati and Dayton. And she transitioned to the Bridges program. And when I met her there, I was like, she was in Bridges. She was in Choices. And then I left Choices at, I want to say, 19, 20. And I reached out to her again, and she was like, hey, I'm in Bridges now, and I could help you with Bridges. And Bridges is a voluntary program that is solely up to the youth to do, and it's case management and things like that. And she was my caseworker there too. So it was like I had someone know me again and understood what I was struggling with. She knew what I was struggling with. I was actually struggling with finances. Even though I knew how to pay the bills and whatnot, I did not know how to save. Still struggle with that. Well, she introduced me into Google Sheets. I did not know what Google Sheets was at the time. And also Microsoft, I didn't know what that was at the time. I wasn't like a computer guru. I literally was like traditional pen and paper. Like, I'll write down, okay, rent is this, utilities is this. I'll add it up and be like, dang, this is how much I'm spending. And then leave it at that. Like, I didn't know that I was supposed to write down the due dates and things like that, keep up with my debt, because I was cutting it close of potentially becoming more in debt than I previously was, which actually helped me from not being homeless. I was homeless before, and that's when I met Miss Shauna, and Miss Shauna helped my life out all the way. I have not experienced homelessness. I have been set. I'm a new parent, and because of the things that I met, the things that I did with Miss Shauna and in the Choices and Bridges program, made me feel more confident now in today's life for being a successful parent.